I'm a volunteers manager for a charity that work with refugees and asylum seekers. We train volunteers who then teach refugees and asylum seekers who aren't able to make it to mainstream classes. Having lived in a few different countries and done teaching abroad, I think for me, it knows how it feels to be kind of from the outside looking in. When I was in India, I saw examples of child trafficking, and I think that's something which really broke my heart, and I wanted to find out more, and then led on to me studying theology and religious studies. A lot of the people which you support will tell their stories of where they've come from. It's just given me, again, quite an understanding of what people have gone through, but it also means that you can join that discussion really and help support people to stand up for their rights as well. For me, one of the most exciting bits of the degree was a placement in Bangladesh, and I was able to see a church over there, and it was really fascinating to see the different sensitivities which different groups would have, having a different religion to the majority. And it's meant that we've been able to train volunteers to have a bit more understanding about cultural sensitivity. During Ramadan, a lot of the people which we support would obviously be fasting. Obviously, if a volunteer is going to go in and do a lesson on food or taking gifts of sort of chocolates and things in that lesson, we'll say probably not during the month of Ramadan. And I think having studied theology and religious studies has been really helpful in that, and helping people to come together who might have very, very, very backgrounds, and helping them to find common interest. So a lot of the people who come to the football, it's been a real kind of vehicle for helping them to make friends, to become a little bit more part of the community. With the political climate as it is, with people often not being welcomed, I feel that theology and religious studies opens up that dialogue to help make people welcome. It teaches you more than just an academic subject. We often don't get a time just to pause and think about the big questions, and being able to do a degree like theology and religious studies where you're kind of asked very openly your thoughts, your opinions on different things, it just means you've got that space where you feel safe, you feel secure to actually be able to explore some of those issues. I'm David Skivington. I studied theology and religious studies, and I'm now a volunteers manager for a charity that works with refugees and asylum seekers.